A lot of people nowadays are enslaved to something. What are those enslaving agents? First, let us look at the Bible. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 19 says, "For whatever overcomes a person, to that he is enslaved." So, anything that takes possession of you, overpowers you, dominates you, dictates you, and controls you is a form of slavery. You seem to feel so weak and powerless against it. That's what vices and addictions of any forms make a person feel.
Not to mention technology, social media, and many more enslaving agents in this world.
How about you? What enslaves you today? What are the things in this world that holds you captive today? You've tried so hard to overcome it, but you just feel so weak and powerless against it. It seems that it's got a good hold of you and grip of you, and you cannot resist it and run away from it.
Therefore, you feel helpless and hopeless. That's how sin makes you feel. Sin enslaves you.
Jesus answered them, "Truly, truly I say to you, everyone who practices sin is a slave to sin." We know that our old self was crucified with Him in order that the body of sin might be brought to nothing, so that we would no longer be enslaved to sin. Yes, sin has the power to enslave, but Jesus has the greater power to save. He can save you and set you free from whatever that holds you captive today.
But it takes total submission and full surrender to Christ from your part. And freedom doesn't happen overnight. It's a daily struggle.
We are held fast in the snare of Satan, taken captive by him at his will. God desires to heal us, to set us free. But since this requires an entire transformation, a renewing of our whole nature, we must yield ourselves fully to Him.
The yielding of self, surrendering all to the will of God, requires a struggle. But the soul must submit to God before it can be renewed in holiness.
God does not force the will of His creatures. He cannot accept an homage that is not willingly and intelligently given. A mere forced submission would make man a mere automaton. Such is not the purpose of the Creator. He invites us to give ourselves to Him that He may work His will in us. It remains for us to choose whether we will be set free from the bondage of sin to share the glorious liberty of the sons of God.
For freedom, Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery.
So friends, freedom from sin, or to remain slaves in sin, though God has set us free, is a choice. So choose to be free in Christ, and you will be free. This is Delfred,
And this is Zine Amber,
reminding you to take the Bible as your weapon of choice and keep the faith.
and if God is with us, who can be against us? This is Take the Talk.